So this is a comparison video between Apollo.io and Lusha. So both tools have the same purpose. Basically, you find contacts and then you are able to send inside of the tool emails, or you can do cold calling. So we will focus on the prospectors of the tools. So basically the lead finders. So both tools have inbuilt a feature where you can find leads, where you can find contacts. So when you know me, you know that I'm a fan of Leads.cm. So this is a tool where you can find basically unlimited contacts for just $20 per month. So basically you just can type this in very quick if you want. And when you see here on pricing, you have unlimited LinkedIn leads and Instagram leads, etc. And in the platform, then you have the option on using LinkedIn leads or Instagram leads or technology lookup. So you can create very quick like lead lists here, look basically for job titles, keywords, etc. And what we want to do is to compare this a little bit to Apollo and Lusha. So Apollo basically has the option when you click on login here to have a complete free account. So LinkedIn, Leads.cm is not free. So here you always have to pay $20 per month, but you can mass export contacts immediately. So you can just export all contacts you find here. And with Apollo, you have a lot of more options here. So when you click on people here, you find basically all the options here on finding contacts. And you have, I would say, a little bit more contacts than with Leads.cm. Like when I type in the same thing, for example, look for CEO as my job title, then I have in US like 200k people as a CEO. And for example, here when you see CEO here and then have United States, then I have like 300k people. So I have a little bit more here, I would say. So this is of course powerful, but when you of course see the plans, you have to upgrade very heavily to get all these contacts exported. While with Leads.cm, you are basically able to export all these contacts. And with Lusha, when I go on my account here, it's similar to Apollo. So I can click on search here and then have the prospecting tool here. And when I, for example, look very quick for job title here, can type in CEO, and then I have to look for the location here, can type in United States, and then I have here around 600k contacts. So a little bit more than Apollo, a little bit more than Leads.cm too. But here also when I look for pricing, you click on upgrade, then you see again that you pay per credits. Especially you even have different credits based on if you want to use phone numbers or emails. So with Lusha, you pay 10 credits for each phone number you want to unlock and 1 credit for each email. With Apollo, I think you have separate credits generally. So this is of course very expensive. So when you really want to export all contacts, like 600,000 contacts, you can't even do this. You have to contact the sales team here. But this is basically what you can do so far in regards to pricing. So that's why I like Leads.cm here. But when we just look at the tools, of course, of the prospector in general, like the lead finder, then you have one big benefit that doesn't have that Leads.cm does not have. That is looking for companies, for example. So where the other one is, of course, like you have here the company overview, etc. But you don't have an option to click here somewhere on companies, like you can do with Lusha here. And with Apollo, the same, you can click here on companies on the left side. And then you could look for a specific company like Nike or Adobe or whatever. And then you can see the company and the employees of the company. So that's, of course, a benefit you have here. But with Leads.cm, you only have the contacts area, for example. So this is why I think that the prospectors of Apollo and Lusha are better. And in general, I would say with Lusha, you have a little bit more contacts overall, but the pricing is a little bit higher. So when you calculate this, you pay more money really to get all these contacts. That's maybe a big difference you should consider here. And in general, you have a lot of filter options, similar with Leads.cm, but filter options that are very unique to Apollo and Lusha are first of all that you have a buying intent. So you can create basically a topic and contacts research normally for websites or other tools, etc. And then when they research for something, it gets feed up in this system here. So when somebody looks up for maybe agencies in their area or something, or generally maybe agencies or maybe for tools to code with Java, then you have specific topics you can just choose and then click on the topics and then have them as your filter option. So basically what people are interested in, like as you can imagine it with Facebook ads or something like this. So this buying intent feature here and also here is very valuable Where is it here? It's here. When you click here, you can then even have a score on how interested those people are in these topics. So this is of course very unique to these tools, that you have this feature. Also, you have like recent changes, like job changes, or with Apollo, you have a little bit more information. For example, you have job postings where you can look for more stuff. And what you also have, you have a button here, more filters with Apollo. So you have a lot of more filters here you can look for. And that's of course very powerful. While Lusha stops here a little bit, or at least I don't find more filters, but it seems like the Apollo has way more filters. You even can look for founded year of the company and stuff. So it's very advanced, while here you are limited to these, or you have to look maybe for the keyword and then have to exclude specific things on your own. So these are basically lead finder tools that have a very big difference. And like the last point would be maybe that the engagement area of Lusha is only focusing on email, while the engagement area, the sequences you can create here are not just focused on cold email. You also can create a multi-channel outreach system like with LinkedIn outreach and dialing. You also can book meetings or create like something like a Calendly here and have this inside the platform, and then connect it with your CRM that is also here, while Lusha is only focusing on just the engagement area where you can basically send emails. So this is basically the biggest difference, of course, that Apollo is a all-in-one sales platform, while Lusha is a platform only focusing on finding the leads and then sending emails to them. But both tools have the easy ability to just import the lead list you have created to their engaging area, while Leads.cm is only focusing on finding the contacts. So this is a small comparison specific for the prospector and to get a small overview of it. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.